So welcome ladies and gentlemen, we are back today with Master League. We're taking on Burnley, but before we do that, obviously negotiation time is very important. So we're going to go into team management negotiations and see what we can do. So listed players. Yeah, I've had a look at Renato Sanchez. I mean, he's a good player. He's a very good player, young player, 20 years of age, box to box. And, you know, look at them stats. Pretty darn good for a 20-year-old. Considering I am not going to be staying at Leicester probably once this season's finished, there's not really a massive point in me buying some of these players. So we're going to request a 6-month loan transfer. That's all we really need him for. So let's do that. Currently in negotiations with 5 players. You cannot hold negotiations with 6 or more. Well, cancel some then. Alright, let's forget some of these then. So Bazir, we're not going to worry about. End that. Sissoko, and that as well. Dybala, far too expensive. So yeah, let's not worry about the other players yet. Let's go into here, Sanchez, and let's request that 6-month. Oh, come on. So we've got to play the game first before we can do it. Alright, well, never mind then. Let's play this match real quickly against Burnley. And then we can put some bids in. So yeah, that's what we're going to go for today. Pretty decent. Vardy, Slimani back up top. We have to play Vardy. He's playing well. I know Okazaki's up for it, but still, I think that should be good enough. Musa on the left. We could technically play Rashford on the left, but it's going to go down to a 71. So yeah, that's good enough. Let's just make Morgan the captain, because that's generally what we need to do. There we go. So actually, before we do that, I kind of want to get things moving a little bit with some of these other players. So Sal, 17.5, Mane, 19. Mane, I don't know, I kind of want to just maybe loan these players and see if we can get them. I can't get both of them, to be honest. I mean, Mane is more about pace. I mean, he's not brilliant at anything else apart from dribbling and attacking prowess. Sal is a more all-round player. And I think, yeah, I don't know. Sal could probably be a better type of player. Well, let's see. If we go to change and we try and get him cheaper, let's see what happens. 73% there. Mane, let's also change that. 72 there. So let's see what they say. I mean, we don't need these players right this minute. But yeah, let's have a look. See what they do come back with. There's a look at the two sides. At home against Burnley. We have to win. Let's go for it. So it is the FA Cup as Leicester City take on Burnley. One of these two teams, of course, will advance. Leicester will be the favourites, but, well, don't rule out that Burnley side. Chance here for Burnley now. It has to be a good corner. It's delivered in towards the back post. It's cleared away, back on towards the edge of the box, and Schmeichel manages to get it out. I think he saw it a little bit late. Wood gets it out, only as far as Musa. Stands it up high, he's looking for Slimani. Vardy diving in, and Robinson was very fortunate that all the sting was taken out of the ball. Burnley, they're playing around with it here in a very, very dangerous position. Slimani getting taken out. Mahrez, who's done well, delivers that one in. Leicester always looking for those crosses. That's where they're a threat. Back to Mahrez. Pass one. Mahrez has a go. Tipped away. Robinson. It wasn't the most convincing save, but Burnley survived. It's not a great ball though, is it? Telegraphed. Here's great. Well, as the game ticks on, you probably fancy Leicester to possibly steal something. And Slimani has found Jamie Vardy. It's going to be Vardy. It's a brilliant turn. It's a wonderful save. And that keeps Burnley in this tie. And Okazaki replacing Musa. We have 20 minutes to play. Leicester had the chance with Jamie Vardy. Unable to put it through, but wait a minute, here's a chance for Danny Drinkwater, who goes down. Slimani takes it! And he does make it 1-0. Leicester City turning the screw right after the substitution. And what about that? It was a great ball through. Danny Drinkwater here turned, got caught, but it fell to Slimani, who did really well to take it in his stride. And he had the composure to slot it past Robinson, who has been difficult to beat right there. Came off Danny Drinkwater, fell to Slimani, and Leicester take the lead. There's a chance for the long throw. And it's going to be Fuchs towards Slimani. Couldn't get there. Drinkwater picks it up. Not sure what happened there with the Marty. Seems to be in no man's land. Marty. Drinkwater wants some support. Swings it out wide to find Okazaki. Cuts back inside. Brilliant play. Surely it's going to be 2-0, and it is. And it's Christian Fuchs. A rare scorer. A brilliant play by Okazaki, wasn't it? That will seal it now, surely, for Leicester, as they advance to the next round. But look at this, right inside. Skipped through his legs, I think it was. Back to Fuchs, and a simple tap in from 4 yards. And the final two changes as Rashford and Albrighton come on. If not for Robinson, it could have been more. There's me. He's done well there. Arfield delivers that near post. Schmeichel gets it out. And Leicester managed not to concede. Well, that would have been a little bit of a nightmare for them. Okazaki once more. Leicester winding down the clock. And that is the full-time whistle. Leicester advance into the next stage of the FA Cup with a 2-0 win here today. 2 goals in the second half. So there it is, 58% possession, 8 shots to 4. The man of the match was Slimani. So elsewhere in the third round, Manchester United beating Middlesbrough, Tottenham beating Sheffield Wednesday in extra time, Arsenal losing to Swansea City, oh dear, oh dear. Chelsea beating Crystal Palace, Liverpool winning Derby County, smashing Stoke, and Man City beating Sunderland. So it does mean Man United will face Leicester City in the quarter-finals. And we have Swansea taking on Tottenham. Derby County will face Manchester City, and Liverpool take on Chelsea. So some tasty ties to come. So we have the World Player of the Year announced. Who will it be? It is no other than Lionel Messi. No surprise there. Picking it up the many times that he already has a collection at his house. And there's another one for him. So we have an offer for Morgan. Well, I'm definitely not selling Morgan. Come on. It's absolutely ridiculous, to be honest. So let's have a look at the negotiations for well, other players that I want to kind of try and get. So if we do Sanchez and we request this, a 6-month loan spell. I want to see what they say with that one. Dele Alli also, let's request a 6-month loan spell. I kind of want to bolster the midfield. I feel that's where we have to do it. And then Morgan, obviously, oh, they're gonna 7 million is a bit of a joke. Definitely not. No, thank you. So we've had an offer for Gray, and the other two have broken down. Brilliant. All right, well, that was a bad idea then, wasn't it? Let's mix it up then. Consider negotiations. You never know, they might come back saying he's cheaper. You cannot immediately renegotiate with a player who failed to agree terms with. That doesn't make sense because I just managed to do it with Sal. So that's just completely backwards. We've had an offer for Gray, 3 million. I don't really need him. I don't use him. I know some people have said he's not bad, but I don't use him. Let's have a look if we up the price. Let's increase that. I mean, who's offering here? I was going to say, if there's anyone decent, I might try and change a player, but I don't really know who the hell that is, so let's forget it. So we've had an update for them 2 players. An offer for Kaputska has been received. Well, that's decent. Probably sell him as well. Let's go to negotiations. Head down to the bottom. 2.6 million for this guy who's 21 from Poland. Shows a bit of speed, but I mean, that's about it. Let's have a look. I always like to try and get as much money from these as I can. So we'll up the price 91%. And we'll take a look at the offers here. So they're saying a transfer fee of 1.2 million and 900. Absolutely. That is an absolute bargain. Absolutely. So we'll accept that. This is a great way of getting some good players for, you know, a very short amount of time. And seeing as we're probably not going to stay at Leicester, we might as well get them for 6 months and say okie-dokie or okie-dokie. Okay, so next up we have Swansea away from home. And I think we're going to go for this. I've got it up to an 82 now just because I've changed the tactics a little bit to favour us. More long passing and getting out wide. We're going to start Slimani and Vardy again just because those two are doing pretty well up top together, to be honest. And yeah, I think that should be good. I may start Mendy as opposed to Amati, yeah. So that works perfectly. Mahrez to be transferred. Very, very funny. Must be April Fools already. So it's a beautiful night for a game of football. Or a beautiful day, should I say. Sun shining at the Liberty Stadium. Swansea City hoping to defeat this promising Leicester side who are playing well. Drinkwater. Back in to find Rashford. Mendy. Jamie Vardy. Always quick. Danny Simpson. Mahrez. Back onto his favoured left foot. Looking for Rashford. Slimani's there. Deflection right in front of his face. That is vital from a Swansea standpoint. It was a floated ball in. Rashford doing whatever he could here to just feed it back in. I mean, that's goal. That is in the back of the net, but it's good defending. So goalless after the first 45 minutes, which generally does happen in a lot of Leicester games. It's not till the second half that we start seeing a little bit of magic. As Danny Drinkwater pulls out a little bit of class. Now the pressure from Leicester starts to mount. Cork. Challenged by Water. Not a great ball there though. Fizzed up the line. Jamie Vardy wants it. He's going to get it. A lot of work to be done. Done well, Vardy. He's done really well, and that will do. It wasn't pretty, to be fair. In fact, he got very, very fortunate. But he will take it all day. Right here, this is a little bit of fortune for him. I'm not sure what the defender's doing. He must have smelt one of Jamie Vardy's farts. But he completely stopped in his tracks. Right on the hour mark. Swansea trail. Now they're going to have to pick it up. Jamie Vardy looking for Slimani. It's a lovely ball. It's surely 2-0. But no, it's not. Swansea still have players that can do something. Leicester don't want to switch off. Sigurdsson plays it out wide. Does well. And Montero goes down, but the referee has given the foul the other way. It was a dive, and there it is. Should be a yellow card though, shouldn't it? And we've got two changes. Slimani coming off, Okazaki coming on, and Musa replacing Rashford. Muscaldini. That's not a great ball though, is it? Robert Huth gets it anywhere but near the back. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Is it going to be enough for one final throw here? The referee plays on. Kallstrom. That's not a bad idea. Schmeichel's come out, and that will do nicely. And there is the full-time whistle. Leicester get a very important away win. They waited till the second half yet again, but it was Jamie Vardy's farts pulled out the winner for them. There is a look at the shot count. 2 shots for Swansea, not a single one on target. Disappointing from them. 5 from 5 for Leicester. Man of the match was Vardy. So elsewhere, we have Tottenham losing to Liverpool. Man City winning 4-1 comfortably. Arsenal losing 4-0 to Bournemouth. Okay, well clearly Arsenal didn't show up for that game. Man United drew and Chelsea did win their match. So Man United now 2 points behind Leicester, who have a 2-point cushion there. Chelsea 6 points ahead still, but they're closing the gap on Arsenal, and Man City go top of the table. Swansea down in 16th place. Bottom of the table still is Hull. So we have an update for Sal, for Gray. 2 new players have joined the squad. Absolutely brilliant. A streak of Leicester City wins. The whole team is giving their all. All they have to do is give them the opportunity to do their best. Right now, it seems we're all in good place. And there is Renato Sanchez joining Leicester. I intend to make a positive contribution to this team. That is a big one, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very big one. And a nice way to do it as well. Get a 6-month loan spell and see what you can do. Gray, it's gone up to 4.1 million. That looks pretty good. I don't think if we changed it anymore they would accept it. 71, probably not. So we'll say yes. Accept that. We don't need Gray now with the players we've bought in anyway on loan. So he is gone. We have a decent amount in the old salary kitty. So now it's gone up to 26 million. What an absolute nightmare. Initially, 17 million wasn't too bad. But I don't even know if we need Sal, to be honest. Now that we've bought in those 2 players, what I may just do is go for Mane and stick him on the wing. I'm going to try Bazir, you know. I'm going to request a 6th-month loan spell for him. Let's go for Mane then. Let's request a 6th-month loan spell for him as well. Maybe we could go for Memphis Depay, you know what I'm saying? I mean, does he even play that much at Manchester United? Maybe we could give him a bash. You know what? Let's put in a loan spell for him as well. Okay, so I think that is good. Let's just advance the time. In the next episode, we will be back to give Sanchez and possibly Dele Alli a chance to show what they can do. But up next, we are taking on Stoke City back at home. We've got an offer for Mahrez, who's received one from Mainz. Kapuska's been an update. Gray's left the club. Okay, well, let's see what's going on here. Mahrez, 19 million. Well, that's nice to know, but we're definitely not saying anything about that one. Kapuska, they're saying 2.9. We'll just accept it as well. And some more money in the kitty. We have 27 million, so we could technically buy an absolute beast maybe towards the transfer deadline day sort of initiation. So we'll see what happens with all the other transfers in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. We'll be back very shortly. Looking forward to playing with the new lads. But until next time, take care.